Hello and welcome to this video on quadratic equations. Now there'll be several videos on quadratic equations and this one specifically is on factorizing. So what we're going to do is look at how to solve quadratic equations by factorizing. Okay, so on to the first one. Okay, so a quadratic equation is an equation where it's an equation where the degree is of 2, as in the highest power of x is 2. And what we're going to have to do is we equate one side to 0, okay, and then we factorize. So always make sure one side is equal to 0 and then factorize. How do we factorize? Well, it will always give us two answers, okay, and this is how you do it. You write the factors of the first term down. So your terms are in ascending order. So of x squared, you write it, and the only way to get x squared is x times x. And you write the factors of the last term down. Okay, so I'm going to choose 1 and 4. Then you cross multiply, and here we get 4x, here we get x. Now, from these two terms, you have to look, how are you going to get the middle term? Now, the middle term is 3x, and to get 3 from 4 and x, we're going to say plus 4x minus x. So whatever the sign is over there, it goes there, and whatever the sign is over there, it goes there. So these are of x minus 1 and x plus 4. Okay, and you can see the signs match. Negative times a positive is a negative. So this is a method of trial and error. So it's not always that you'll get the correct factors on the first time. You'll just have to continue trying. So I'm just going to show you graphically what does this equation, what is it plotting? It's plotting the x-intercepts. So basically we have x is equal to 1. Oh, wait, sorry, let's take it back a step. So because this times this is equal to 0, it would mean that either x minus 1 equals 0 or x minus 4 plus 4 is equal to 0. So if we solve this one, we get x is equal to 1, and we get x is equal to minus 4. So these are the roots of a parabola. Okay, so here, somewhere along here at minus 4 and at 1, we have the roots of a parabola. This is an upward parabola. Roughly speaking, it would look something like that. So that's what we've plotted, the x-intercepts. Okay, so here's another one. Let's change the color. Pink. Okay, so again, we want to look for the factors of x squared. There's only one factor of x, one way to get x squared, and that's x times x. Then we look for the factors of 12. So I'm going to choose, so the factors of 12 are 1 and 12, right? And 3 and 4 and 2 and 6. Look, I want to get a minus 1, so I want to choose the one as closest to each other. So I'm going to choose 3 and 4. So 3 and 4. So cross multiply. Okay, and what we want to get is minus 1. So with 3x and 4x, how do we get minus 1? Well, it has to be minus 4 plus 3 to give us minus 1x. So that sign is plus, and that sign is minus. So our factors here are x plus 3, x minus 4 is equal to 0. So we have x plus 3 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to negative 3, or x minus 4 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 4. Graphically, it means our intercepts are at minus 3 and at 4. So our parabola looks something like that. Not exactly. I don't have the turning point right, but they are the x-intercepts. Great. Here we have not an equation, an expression, so let's make it an equation equals to 0. Okay, so once again we find our factors of x, so it's x times x, and the factors of 12. So here we have again 1 and 12, 3 and 4, and 2 and 6, right? That is going to give us big numbers. That's going to give us a small number, and I guess this one might give us the one we're looking for. So I'm going to try 2 and 6. So 2x and x times 6 is 6x, and what we want is a plus 8x. How would we get plus 8x from 2 and 6? Well, it has to be plus 6 and plus 2, and we put the signs over there. Okay, so this is x plus 2 times x plus 6 is equal to 0, so x plus 2 is equal to 0, so x is equal to minus 2, or x plus 6 is equal to 0, so x is equal to minus 6. So again, if that is minus 2 and if that is minus 6, our parabola would look like that. Here's another one. So here we've got a coefficient on x squared, but we deal with it the same way, right? So we're looking for the factors of 2x. So 2 is a prime number, so again we only have one set of factors, so we can only get it by 2x times x. And we want the factors of 3. So I'm going to say 3 times 1. It's another prime number, so it's 3 times 1. So that gives us 3x, and that gives us 2x, and what we want is 5x. Now, how are we going to get 5? It's plus and plus, so that has to be a plus, and that has to be a plus. So here are our factors, so let's fill them in. This is 2x plus 3 times x plus 1 is equal to 0. Then we say 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, so we get 2x is equal to minus 3, and x is equal to minus 3 over 2. Or x plus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1. So if this was a graph, we'd have minus 1 there and minus 3 over 2 there. That's minus 1.5, and then looks something like that. Okay, another one. So we are looking for the factors of 2x and minus 5. So again, the factors of 2x are 2x and 2, so it's a prime number. And the factors for 5 is 1 and 5. Okay, so we cross multiply. That gives us x. That gives us 10x. We would like a minus 9x. How are we going to get minus 9? Minus 10 plus 1 gives us minus 9, so that's a plus, and that's a minus. So this here is 2x plus 1 times x minus 5 is equal to 0. So 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So 2x is equal to minus 1, and x is equal to minus a half. Or x minus 5 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 5. So if we have to draw this, we have like minus a half and 5. And our parabola would look something like that. It's happy. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and tell others to watch. Comment in the comment section below on the type of questions you'd like to see. Thank you. Have a good day.